I want to tell you a wonderful testimony that I've received. This testimony came as a result of our ministry by radio in Uganda. You've been reading about this. I'm trying to keep you up to date with reporting. But you know, some testimonies cannot be conveyed completely with just a single picture. I want you to see a picture of this woman. There's a woman standing by a grave. We're showing this. This is in our recent newsletter, and when you receive your letter, you will see this picture. This is a picture that tells the story of the power of the gospel. This woman had been lied to by the witch doctor. The witch doctor took her child, her young child, and sacrificed her to the evil spirits to calm some problem in the woman's life. They were thinking that child sacrifice, would solve all the problems. And innocent people who are vulnerable to witch doctors' lies and deception, motivated by Satan, are vulnerable to these kinds of things. You can't imagine the cruelty that fear will create. And of course, the enemy is the author of fear, isn't he? So this woman was grieving over the death, the sacrifice of her little child. And she suffered with depression. She was ready to kill herself. She just could not get over what had happened to her baby. And so the testimony that came to me was that the very day that she had decided to commit suicide, she happened to hear my message on the radio. And in that message, I was talking about God's love for her and about the price that Jesus paid to forgive her of her sins and to give her a new beginning and a new life, that he wanted to come and be her friend and live with her and be the Lord of her life. So, of course, in this message, you can imagine I led people to Christ. I prayed for the sick. Many miracles of healing happened. But when the woman heard that, she contacted the radio station and she says, I have heard the message by Dr. Osborne, and now I know I do not have to die because Jesus already died for me. I want to live. Oh, when I read those words, you can't imagine the joy that was in my heart just to think a small effort of radio ministry could produce one salvation, one rescue of a dear woman. Now, a couple of weeks passed, and I received the picture that I'm showing to you now. This woman, the mother of this sacrificed baby, contacted the pastor who has been interpreting for me during this radio ministry. She said, I want you to come with me to the grave of my baby. And so that's the picture. She's standing there by the grave of her child. And she says, I want you to be there with me because I want to pray and I want to forgive. I want to forgive the man who sacrificed my child. I want to forgive him. Oh, my friends, I read that report, and what swelled in me was the power of the gospel. This is the power of the gospel. The gospel transforms hearts. The gospel transforms hardness of heart and bitterness and depression and creates a new heart of forgiveness. That's what we're seeing now. You and I know that's a miracle. Psychology can't do that for you. Reading self-help books cannot do that for you. Just changing your mind to be positive won't do. No, only the power of the gospel. So I just had to take a moment and share this with you face to face so that you could feel the miracle, the bigness of just what's conveyed in this one simple picture. Let's continue to do what we can to reach people like this. Our voice makes a difference. Your involvement makes a difference. God bless you.